Hello everyone, today we're gonna be reviewing my free-to-play account, which is AR57, and show you what a 3-year-old casual player account looks like. So let's get this account review started with my characters. I wanna start this with Yalan because she's the most invested character that I have. She has an 82 over 220 crit damage. She has 140 AR, a little bit around 140, almost 40k HP. She has Aqua, she is C1, has triple ground talents, so she's in pretty good state. And now for my Rosaria, she is currently a placeholder for Skirk, which is on tomorrow's banner. But for now she's just here for the cryo application, which is why she has a lot of ER just for her burst uptime and stuff. So that's basically it for Rosaria. For Farina, I would like to get better Farina stats, especially better artifacts of course, and get her burst to 9 because I really think it's worth it, especially because it's a great way to buff your whole team. But yeah, also I need to get my Farina weapon to R5 because that's a lot of crit rates that I'm missing and just a lot of ER, and also get the weapon to 90. And yeah, that's Farina for my account. Then Escoffier, I also got her recently. She was on last banner. I would say my Escoffier is really bad, really bad. Me personally, I just haven't gotten the time, or well, the proper time for building her. So she's kind of on the low side of investment. She doesn't even have a level 90 weapon, which is really crazy if I think about it. But especially her talents are mediocre at best. Like, I would like to get her burst maybe to 9, maybe even crown it. I'm not sure about the crown, but definitely get her skill up higher because it's basically the best off-field DPS that you can get. And yeah, that's my Escoffier for y'all. Also, I would like to get her to like 80 out of 90. That's also something I need to do. It's really bad. My supports need to get some work. And now for my first 5-star on this whole account, Ganyu. I would say my Ganyu is okay, and 74 on 160 with 136, even no 137 ER with 2217 attack. She has a crowned normal attack, 4 and 6 on the skill and the burst. It's mainly about her normal attack that matters for her. If you play her as main DPS, of course you can play her as burst, just bursting. And for her weapon, she's using currently an Amos bow. I also would sometimes I use Skyward Harp just for the crit rate, but recently I've swapped to Amos because it's just so much crit damage. No, attack percent that I got from it, which is something you want on her. And now let's get to Raiden Shogun. I'm basically still in the process of building her, even though I've got her for a pretty long time. But she's getting there. She has a 46 to 109, which is in my opinion a little bit low, but to my understanding, it's alright for Raiden Shogun. Of course you want more attack, crit damage, I meant. And of course a little bit more ER. But as you guys see something, I have 900 defense. And yeah, I got a lot of defense percentage rolls on my artifacts, which is a little bit sad, but you know, you can't get them all. You know, you can't win them all. I'm definitely going to be trying to improve those because, like I said, I'm currently working on my Raiden. She's a work in progress currently, even though I use her for Spiral Abyss a lot. But besides that, her skills are not skills, talents. 379 maybe crown her burst, maybe get her skill to 9, maybe even 8. I'm not real sure, but definitely get her higher skills. Her weapon really needs to be refinement 5, but well, I just haven't fished yet, so that's one of the reasons. Well, that's the main reason actually, because that's how you get the refinements on that. But yeah, that's my riding Shogun. Oh yeah, she is C0. I only have Yalan as my only non-standard banner constellation as 5 stars on this whole account. So let's get to Kaza. Kaza also need to get 80 out of 90, even get 90 because EM, the higher level your character is, the more EM you get. But my Kazaha is on a full EM build. Might would like to get a little bit more AR because I'm missing my burst in some rotations. It's a little bit annoying, but yeah, just need to farm Viridescent. One thing that I absolutely would love is to get more refinements on Siphon's Moonlight. I've heard or well saw that this weapon is on the next banner too, so that's great for me. And for his talents, they're all low. Why, you may ask? Well, I don't know really. Well, I do know. It's called I just am in full EM. It's not that I use Kaza for his main damage, but this does mean that I need to work on it because I believe they do a little bit of damage. That's good. We like a little bit of extra damage when we're doing our rotations. So let's get to Xiangling. She has some good artifacts, I would say. I like the way she's currently built. She has a 96 fighting number, indeed, on a 133 with a 160 AR. I would like to get a little bit more AR, maybe like 10 more, maybe 20. I just need to squeeze that out with my artifacts. Maybe even with my weapon. So I really need to level up my weapons, as you can have seen, if you have seen. Yeah. And constellation wise, she's C5. Sadly didn't get C6, but it's fine. Her talents, it's 139. Yeah. I'm probably gonna be crowning her burst fairly soon. And yeah, that's my Xiangling. Nothing special. She's on emblem, which is normal. So let's get to Zhongli. I gotta be real, I don't really use Zhongli anymore. Thank you, Zhongli. But I just don't use him as much because I use Zhongli with my Ganyu because he is good for him. You got resistance trap, but it was also mainly for me being skill shoot at the game. His weapon is this. I gotta be real, I don't even know why I'm half him on here. I believe some random day I switched it, I believe for Chev. Because I use Chef for Ride and Overload, and she just needs a lot of HP. So for Zhongli's talents, it's 184, just mainly for the shield, so that I can just withstand a lot of attacks and shoot with my Ganyu. And my Zhongli has 42,000 HP. In my opinion, a little bit low. Well, not really low. It's okay. Could be better, you know. And now for my Xingqiu. What's the base? Xiangling. Well, we already got Xiangling. My Xingqiu is also not 80 out of 90, which is also something I need to work on. My Xingqiu is a 47 to 123 with a 214 ER. A really high ER. Probably would like to have a little bit lower ER, more fair rates. It's probably something I want to work on. I have Sex Word on him, which is also not even 90. I'm really bad at this. Well, apparently I'm not even leveling up my weapons. Great. He's on Emblem. He is C1. I'm really sad that I didn't get C2 because it's real nice to get that hive resistance. He has a level 6 skill and a level 7 burst. I really need to fix him. In my opinion, of all the characters that I use in current Abyss and just outside of Abyss, he's definitely the weakest with talents so far. So let's get to Bennett. He is 80 out of 90. Only one thing that I'm not so happy with is the almost 900 defense, but you know, it's fine. He needs defense. Trust, I'm not coping. But he has a 58 to 115. He has a 248 energy recharge, not regen. He runs on Favonius Sword, which is also not level 90. What am I doing? I'm clearly throwing with the weapon levels. He is on full noblesse. I will get into artifacts a little bit later. He is currently 169, and in my opinion, the first crown that I want to give out next is definitely for Bennett. Maybe even for Rena next, but that's definitely 100% one of the talents that I want to max as soon as possible. I don't know if I talked about my Bennett constellations. If not, here you go. He is C4. Sadly not C5, but oh well. I don't have C6 yet. I'm not a part of the C6 having C6 Bennett yet. I'm maybe want a C6 Bennett because I don't know. I would like it for my Yoimiya, which I will get into a little bit later. But at the same time, not really, because it will lock me out of a lot of teams. So, yeah, that's my... I think a lot of people have that problem. But let's get into Mona. She is 70, level 70. Would like to get her 80 out of 90. It's just, I don't really use Mona. She just has random artifacts on. I believe she is on, oh, she's on Witch Shift. I thought she would be on Dragon Slayer for some reason. Yeah, as I said, she's 40 builds, 90, no, I wish 90, 28 crit rate over 104 with almost 200 energy regen. Why do I keep saying energy regen? Recharge, not regen. She is missing an artifact, probably because someone else stole it. She is 116, mainly because I'm focusing on her burst. And I'm not unlucky enough to have a constellation on her. But that's my Mona. And now we're gonna go to Yoimiya, and Yoimiya has something special on this account. She has the most crit value artifacts on the whole account, which is insane. I'm happy that I got so lucky. But let's get into her crit rate, crit damage stats. She has 76 crit rate over 156. It's nothing crazy, but I don't have a signature weapon. I'm running R3 Rust. I really need to get this to 90. As you have seen, my weapons have been really bad. Like, I really need to upgrade them. So let's get into the artifact. This is also gonna be the first character that we're gonna be looking into the artifacts because she just holds a special place in my heart. But before we go into the artifacts, I want to talk about her talents. 784. I'm gonna be real, I've been really neglecting Yoimiya. I just haven't been using her for anything in the whole game. Not even for a bit, which is crazy. But yeah, I really need to pick up her soon. So because she's okay. But let's get into the artifacts that I was talking about. So here we go. Here is my 35.7 crit damage flower. I was really lucky on this. And there's only 2 pieces on this whole account that are close to 40. No, almost. I believe I have only 2 pieces that are 40 CV, or maybe even over 40. But let's get to the flower. It's Feathermint. It's a little bit, it's still good enough. It has all of the main stats she wants. And then for her sense, it's a little bit, would love to get attack percent, but not even. We can't even get attack percent. What am I saying? Would have loved to get more rolls into crit damage, but now my most CV crit value piece in my whole account, it's my goblets with a 34.2 crit damage. It's definitely a wonderful piece. Also, I would like to say these high crit value pieces are forever staying on her. Why, you may ask? Well, they're staying on her because I feel like if I swap them out, I feel Yoimiya would lose the whole value of her, and it would make me not using her as not anymore, because there's no reason for me, because I can just swap the artifacts. At least that's my logic behind it. So I'm letting these artifacts stay on her because, yeah, it gives me a reason to go back on her every now and then, you know? And her circlet, it's okay, just would like to have a little bit more crit damage. Same goes for attack percent, but that's basically it. All the other characters that I have on this account are either just used for reactions to make, such as Chef. I use her for overload, ride an overload for time to time for Abyss. But all the other characters are not built. And this is definitely something I want to do in the future, because I just want to build all characters and have awesome builds on them. I know that Azo is okay. I know that Gaming is great. Really great. But yeah, I eventually want to build all characters. So let's get into the artifacts, shall we? So first off, we have my flower on your lawn. It's okay, it's really great. Almost best subsets she can have. My flower basically have feather. Why do I keep confusing flower and feather to each other? It's fine. Basically best rolls on her on the feather. Stands a little bit but it's fine. I'm actually having issues with the senses a lot, because as you can see, this is not on set. I really have a problem with like emblem senses. Like, I don't know, they just have grudges against me apparently. So for my goblet, it's okay. A little bit low on the crit rate, but oh well. My circlets, a lot of HP, would like to have a little bit, like maybe one roll on crit damage, but for the rest it's great. Let's go to Farina. As I said earlier, my Farina is still work in progress. I started to farm Golden Troop because, well, it's basically her best artifact set. Same goes for some other characters on this account. And Mercy Say Hunter is just really great for any DPS characters. Well, some have some exceptions, but it's just great in general. So as you can see, really okay. It's an okay flower. Our feather is a little bit It's still okay, don't get me wrong. Her stance is ER. I would say this is definitely her weakest piece on the whole build on her. I really need to get some ER stances. But as I said earlier, I don't know, I just can't get good ER stances on any set. Like, I believe to my understanding, I believe I only have 3 ER stances on Emblem, which is really bad, seeing that I have so many characters that need Emblem. But oh well, you know, it's fine. I don't know what I did to them. My goblet is really cope. This is definitely besides my sands. No, I think this is the worst piece in my whole build on Farina, so I really need to fix that ASAP. Her circlet, it's okay, it's fine. Would like to get some more rolls in crit rate and AR, of course, but hey, it's fine. Now for my Escoffier. As I said, my Escoffier is also work in progress, same as Farina. I got her recently. This is, I believe, my previous Yalan piece. I'm not sure if that's true, but probably is. If not, I'm lying. No way. But yeah, this is really nice feather. The sands is not leveled apparently. Well, what am I doing? This goblet, it's nice, has a lot of ER, a lot of, well, 2 rolls in crit damage. I believe a roll in defense if I'm correct. And her circlet is an abomination. It's a level 4. What am I doing? GG's. And now for my Ganyu. As I said, she has an okay build. Her flower could have got an ER, no crit rate, which would be basically the best flower in the world for her. Her feather is okay. A lot of all the rolls on this are good except ER. You know, we don't like ER in Ganyu. I'm not going for a burst Ganyu at any moment of my life. Her stance, it's okay. It has crit damage, crit rate, attack percent, which is real nice. But now, for the one piece, no way, it's real. The one piece is real. But now for the only artifact that I just cannot get a good piece on her, it's the goblet. I still don't have a cryo damage goblet that's suitable for her. So that's a little bit sad. I just need to grind further, get better pieces. But for her circlet, it's okay, I would say. It has a lot of attack percent, a lot of crit damage. It's really nice for her. Now for my Raiden Shogun. Let's get to her build. A good flower, and really great feather. Her sands is a little bit meh. Need to get a better sands, but that's basically for all the characters in the game. All the characters that I have. Her goblet is really great though. That's a real nice goblet. And her circlet, I could have gotten more crit damage rolls in my opinion. Now to Kazuha. I have a better flower for him. It's this one with 121 EM, but he can't use that at the moment because I don't have an onset EM main set on his circlet, so that's a little bit sad. I don't have a Elemental Mastery Ferrodescent circlet on my account, which I need to grind for, but for now he's gonna be using this really cope subset, but we only care about the main set for now. So, He's a good flower, a good feather, questionable sense, but oh well. It's not really questionable, it's an okay goblet, I guess. And then, I don't know what this kind of abomination is, but it's the only EM circlet that I have on this whole account that is leveled, which is crazy. I think let's go to Xiangling. Xiangling, really great flower, wonderful feather. Yeah, I have Disc of Sands. I believe it's a really great sense, otherwise all the subsets wouldn't be lightened, well, marked with white, you know, the little background behind it. So, according to the game, it's good. Her goblet, it's okay, I would say. Could have gotten crit damage above here with the HP, but oh well, can't get them all. And her circlet, it's okay, it has a lot of EM, which is nice on her. Now let's get to Xiangling. I'm gonna be skipping Zhongli because, well, it's basically just a full HP build for his shield. Here we go. Xingqiu, a pretty math flower. Okay, feather, could have gotten crit rates. I don't know what it is. Everything except crit damage. GG. Well, okay. Goblet, I guess. Could have gotten better. Well, not really. It's an okay goblet. I'm not gonna try min-maxing, you know? Okay, circlets, I guess. I don't know what to say about it. It's not the worst, not the best. Could have gotten better. Now for my Bennett. Bennett. My flower is good. I believe you want just flat attack for him. I don't know if that's true, but I believe you want it. No, you don't want that. No, it's just his base attack that matters. And okay, better. Okay, sands. It's not that I have many other sands. As you can see, I only have like one good set of noblesse. It's really something. It's something else, you know. I need to strongbox this or even farm this for a little while. I would like to get another set of emblem for maybe future potential characters who need it. A really bad goblet. I guess. I don't know what you really want for him. I believe crit rate, crit damage AR. I believe. I don't know if that's true. Correct me in the comments, I guess. And I don't know. It's an okay circlet. I guess. I gotta be real, that's basically it. That's basically all the characters that I currently have, that are currently built, and in the future we're probably gonna have a lot more characters that are built and that I can use for Spiral Abyss, but for now those are my current characters. So next up,
Adventure team, assemble!
yeah, I agree with Bennett. Let's go to our next adventure, our weapons that I have. And as you can see, these are my weapons. I have currently 5 5-stars. In the future, they're gonna definitely be more because I at least I think so. I'm probably gonna be losing some 50/50s on weapons, maybe some weapons that I actually wished for. But for the rest, it's just your standard weapons that you have. Arming of the Catch, Siphons is a weapon banner, some event weapons, fishing weapons, just your Favonius weapons. Yeah, that's basically it. Like, nothing special here. Yeah, that's it. Nothing really impressive from my weapons that I have. So next up to Spiral Abyss. And I also, when I wanted to record for this video, that was from the previous Abyss, so that's great. But yeah, for me, Abyss is, I wouldn't say it's hard. Well, I would say it's hard. It's quite hard for me on my current my current state of the account. Why did I click? I don't know what I'm doing. I can't play Genshin and Yap, apparently. But here are my previous attempts in Abyss. Not a lot, but oh well. I believe these aren't even all the Abysses that I've done. I believe it is. I really don't know how this works, but here we go. Nothing real special in my opinion. Just not a lot of Abysses. I believe I took a break during I know I took a break. Yeah, I don't know where I took a break, but I do know I took a break somewhere. I believe it's here that I took a break. So yeah, or just didn't do, or just straight up didn't do Abyss. That's also something, but this is definitely somewhere that I definitely want to improve on. I one day want a 36-star Abyss, but now currently it's not possible, mainly because I have a skill issue and just my supports aren't as well built as I wanted them to be. And now for exploration. I gotta be real, I'm really lazy to exploration. The only place that I have 100% is the newest region. It's the Octapan. I also would like to call it the volcano. I have the outside volcano done and the inside volcano. And I'm currently working on the People of the Spring area for... Well, I just want to fully complete everything in that, just completely. I really like that land. It's definitely the first area that I really like exploration. Maybe it's because of the Saurians, maybe it's because there's not a lot of puzzles, maybe it's both, who knows. But yeah, I don't have a lot of exploration, mainly because I'm lazy and I just don't like really doing it, especially puzzles. That's one of the things. No way, I don't want to use my brain. That's crazy. Yes, I know I haven't really explored this part yet because well, I just haven't been in Leeway for quite a long time. But yeah, my percentages are not high, but at the same time they're around 50. Some places there are 2, 1, not even explored. So yeah, let's get to Inazuma. I really want to get this to 100, mainly because of the Narukami Shrine for the little tree in Inazuma. But well, yeah, that's the main reason why I want to do it, for the Electro Sigils. And Enkanomiya, I'm really slacking on Enkanomiya. I touched this, I did the quest, I unlocked the boss, and I dipped. So yeah, that's basically my exploration. I also really need to do the latest Archon quest. Well, it's even yeah, it is an Archon quest. I still need to do that to unlock the newest weekly boss. So yeah, that's basically my exploration. Now let's get to achievements. We like achievements. And yes, this is a pretty low amount for someone who's been playing for 3 years. I gotta be real, I really need to like get to start doing all these achievements because it's literally 3 Primo Gems for a little challenge you need to do. So yeah, I just need to sit here just to do achievements and just get my Primo Gems. We like Primo Gems. So yeah, that's basically my achievements. 580, in my opinion, is really low for someone who's been playing for 3 years. It's also because I just haven't been actively going for them. It just happens here and there. And yeah, that's basically it. This is my account review, and probably in the future, my upcoming characters that I really want to wish for, it's Skirt, which is tomorrow. I'm probably gonna be making a video about that. I've seen she's really good for a main DPS, so that's good. I'm probably gonna be wishing for Sid Lolly when she come back, because I've just been really liking Sid Lolly since her release. Really like her design, personality, you name it.
Good roll.
I'm probably also gonna be wishing for Silenan, because she's a support, really great support. I believe one of the best supports for a lot of teams. But yeah, mainly support, some main DPSs, and yeah, that's probably gonna be for me. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.